They want to make your opinion about that illegal, so you can't give your opinion. This is a trend. And on my channel, I try to spot trends. And the reason why I covered Amber Heard in the fucking first place was because it's part of this trend. It shows just how delusional people have become. People like Emma Watson. I can see Emma Watson, honestly, I know it sounds crazy. I can see Emma Watson pulling an Amber Heard. I can see her doing it. Or a similar situation where she fabricates a story to get herself clout as her fame falls, as she's no longer cast in movies anymore. She's no longer the actress she was. So what has she moved on to? She's moved on to the grift. She's moved on to the grift. She's moved on to the social justice grift. Just like Colin Kaepernick did as his career faded, just like Amber Heard is trying to do right now. Emma Watson is trying to do the same thing. See how these things connect? And on my channel, look, this is the thing. I look at the law. Yes, I'm going to talk about the law, but I can't remove it from reality. And I think it's demented to try to do that. And I think it really puts two hands behind your back when you're trying to make an analysis and you're just looking at the law. You're ignoring business. You're ignoring economics. You're ignoring society. You're ignoring Hollywood. You're ignoring all these other factors. I think that's fucking nuts. That's my personal opinion. People are allowed to do that. And if you want to do it, particularly if you're a lawyer who's afraid for your opinion, you're afraid for your job, that's fine. I understand. I understand that. A lot of people have families to feed. I don't. I got me, myself, and my vices, right? And soju's mighty cheap. I can get by on a very minimal budget, and I'm a fucking minimalist. So, you know, like this is my going out shirt. I wear this shirt all the time. Actually, I have two of them. That's one of my secrets. I'll give you guys a secret. If you really like a shirt, buy two of them. So if you want to go out in it, you got a clean copy, right? It's never dirty. That's a little trick right there, guys. One player to another. Bad time slot, Salty and Viva. No, it's a great time slot. You know why it's a great time slot? Because I'm available. That's why it's a good time slot. I'm traveling. This is not my normal time slot. My normal time slot is my Korea, Australia, New Zealand, and Europe friendly time. It's about 5 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So that's my normal time. This is not my normal time. This is not my normal time. So I'll be back on my normal time when I'm in Korea. Capiche? It's 6 p.m. in Korea. That's what I like. I'll sometimes do streams at this time. Maybe I'll do some streams at this time. Who knows, right? 7 p.m. was my old time slot. I like it sometimes, but I also like sleeping in. Reddick says he likes Andrew Day time slot. Thank you. Thank you, Reddick. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Yeah, so I'm in LA temporarily. I'm getting on a plane in like X amount of hours. I'm not even going to say because I want to dox my flight right now. But I'm like getting on a plane at some point in the next 24 hours. I'll put it that way. So yeah. Yeah. It's crazy. It's crazy though. So, all right, here's this Emma Watson shit. So this is what's delusional. And I want to share this with you guys. So Emma Watson will return to Harry Potter if J.K. Rowling is uninvolved. This is what we got right now. This is what she wants if she's uninvolved. So, yeah, and even this article, which is biased, I mean, because most articles are kind of woke, but even this article acknowledges, and I'll kind of zoom in here, you can see it. So it acknowledges this is a pretty big ask on Emma Watson's part to cut out the original author of the Harry Potter books out of the franchise entirely. While the reasons for Watson's refusing to come back while she is involved are not entirely specified, the safe bet would be on how controversial the author and her social opinions have been. We speculate that J.K. Rowling's very public, very loud, and very constant commentary on the rights of trans people in the UK and broadly have made Watson not particularly willing to be associated with her. And yeah. So Granger calls herself a feminist, but we all know she's a witch, right? Is what people say. And then she gets to respond, she's here for all the witches. So yeah, but she's also been called a woke brat. I like that they included this. So in particular, Watson has been described as a woke brat and that she was insufficiently grateful to Rowling for her film career. I think that's an understatement. Because without J.K. Rowling, there's no Harry Potter. Without Emma Watson, they would just cast somebody else. I guarantee it. You would have had another pretty girl child actress in there. I'm sorry. I know people may love her and may think she's a good actress, but they would just hire somebody else. It would have been somebody else. Somebody else would have been made famous. That's just who it is. That's just literally who it is. And I agree with Christina. It is just Emma Watson trying to stay relevant. And that's what Amber's trying to do as well. Do you see that? Do you see how these things tie together? These people try to maintain relevance. Even the people like Eve Barlow, Taylor Lorenz, Chris Boozy, what they're doing right now is the death throes of relevance. Because they know, even though the PR they're getting right now is bad PR, this is the most PR they will ever get. This is the most they're going to get tweeted at ever. After this dies out, Eve Barlow will go back. She'll be with her cats and her crotchety people, and she will live a miserable, horrible, unhappy life.